All right, Peacemaker season 2, episode 7. Wild episode. A lot happened. A really good episode. A lot of action in this episode. Um, I'm finally glad we got to see where Judo Master's been this whole time. I was kind of confused and like where was he? That last episode, but he was just hiding out essentially. Read a bunch of history books to see what that world was like. Very funny moment. Judo Master ended up, helping and saving Adebayo. Got her out into a safe spot um, by electrocuting a bunch of people in a pool. It was wild. I was definitely sad to see Blue Dragon go, especially him explaining his circumstances in that world. He was just trying to make do with what he had. He was just trying to survive in that world. I thought it made a lot of sense, and man, you really feel for him. And then the vigilante from their world just comes in and kills him so fast and so brutally. Felt super bad, and then you can just see in Chris like he's torn up about it as well. Feel super bad for him. That was just insane. And then Keith getting beat up and stabbed, and Chris freaking out to stop them to kind of save Keith in a way. Um, so I definitely think Keith is definitely going to be on the revenge path, but I kind of hope it'd be kind of interesting if he is pulled into the current world of where Peacemaker's from and everything, or are Peacemaker's from, and maybe they like rehabilitate him, and like this is a normal society-ish, and yeah, just kind of rehabilitate him. Show them in that world, that they defeated the Nazis and all that stuff is bad. So that'd be an interesting kind of turn and an interesting character arc for him. And then Eagly's just continuing to be a menace to society, not helping Economos at all. Thought that was hilarious. And then he was like wanting the fridge open and everything, and he's just tied up to that chair. Overall, just like wild episode. Thought the beginning was hilarious as well, wherever uh Harcourt's like explaining like, oh man, you got Mein Kampf books, you got the big old painting of Hitler. It's like, how did you not see this stuff? I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, great episode. A lot of stuff happened. Um, they're out of that universe now, and they're back into their normal one. And Chris gave up the portal to other dimension device to Argus, and so that's going to be very interesting. Then Chris is arrested and kind of locked up. There was like an end credit like scene at the very end where Argus is using that portal to like hunt for something or someone in those universes. So I'm curious on what that is. These episodes just leave you at the biggest cliffhanger. It's insane. I can't wait another week, and I can't believe this is the last episode coming up next Thursday. But Argus is in there looking for something or someone. So I'm very curious on who that or what that is. Um, a lot of those doors looked wild. There was like one with like spiders with giant skulls for heads or something. Um, so yeah, I wonder what's going on there. And Chris is locked up in that prison. I'm not sure if he's back at Belle Reve or if he's in another prisoner's jail locally. I'm not too sure yet. Um, but yeah, what do you guys think that Orgus is hunting for in those portals, in those doors? What do they need? What do they want? Very curious about it, but it can't be good. I don't know if he's hunting for his son. I feel like that'd be kind of, I mean, I guess like an obvious thing for um, Rick Flag Sr., but the one from the Earth X world, the Nazi world, that guy is just not a good dude either. He was very, um, just not the same Rick Flag from like Suicide Squad and all that. Seemed very weak. So I don't know what he's gonna be hunting for, but if you guys do, list it in the comments. But hope you guys like that episode as well. It was wild. But yeah, you guys have a good one.